a soldier in the Revolutionary War. You can say our family history goes back to the nation's first veterans. I would like to thank the Booster Club President, Mindy Teets, for inviting me to be with you today to celebrate a particular group of veterans, Vietnam-era veterans. Please know we, as do all Americans, hold every veteran close to our heart. Each of us can imagine the iconic image of a ticker tape parade in New York with a returning soldier bending back a nurse to get a quick kiss. Maybe that of soldiers from World War I marching back into their hometowns. I would bet that many of you have been part of a homecoming for a friend or loved one coming home from the Middle East recently. Home to tears of joy, everyday Americans waving flags, holding signs, welcoming them home. Today, this always gets me. Today we single out these special veterans because they never got that. They never got that special welcoming. They came home to a cold and unwelcoming nation. As the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam veteran came near, your own government recognized this. And joining many different types of groups across the nation, the National Society, Daughters of the American Revolution, the Daughters of the American Revolution of Michigan, and all 52 chapters in Michigan, actively search you out to welcome you home. Michigan Daughters became commemorative partners with the Department of Defense in 2012. This commemoration was signed on the 25th day of May 2012 and will run through November 11, 2025, with a call for federal, state, and local officials to honor our Vietnam veterans, our fallen, our wounded, those unaccounted for, our former prisoners of war, their families, and all who served with appropriate programs, ceremonies, and activities, such as we're doing today. Today we're scheduled to pin and thank, I had 8, and I am so pleased to see that we have many more than 8, and I know we had many more that signed up. Did you guys not come up with us? We had 20?
They snuck in.
Well, if you are, you're still welcome to come up with us. We originally were planning to pin 8 gentlemen here today, and I was so happy to see that as you all came to enjoy your time and dance, that we had even more Vietnam veterans to recognize. During the lapel pin presentation, this message is to be heard. Yes?
We are also welcoming all Vietnam-era veterans to please come forward. There was a little confusion with that.
Thank you. If you wore the uniform between, I believe, 1955 and 1974, you are considered a Vietnam-era veteran. And thank you for coming up. Yes, please join us.
1975.
75? Through 75. Thank you. Was it 55 to 75? I believe. So during our lapel pin presentation, this message is to be heard. A grateful nation thanks and honors you. It's embossed on the back of the pin. It was that important. Soon we will thank you for your service and welcome you home. And along with your pin, please accept a certificate. For some of you that I had planned ahead, I have it already. For those that I haven't already created it, I will make sure that it is sent to you by mail. Along with that, we had intended to give you welcome home bags. A little bit of the welcome home that you never got in the past. I will also do what I can to make sure that those that don't have a welcome home bag to take home with them today will also be receiving small tokens of appreciation in the mail. In the bag, excuse my back, but I like to actually just talk to the veterans at this point. In the bag, there are small tokens of appreciation. Some are made by the children of the American Revolution. We have an organization for them as well, so that they learn early and they learn young to appreciate those that serve their country. As we teach them our nation's history, it's important for you to know that even though our youngest are grateful for your service, it's hard for them to show it. But they've shown it in their own way with cards, notes, and even a few scribbles from the littlest ones. Keep these, read them from time to time, and remember you're honored, you're thanked, and you're loved. With that, I would like to read the names of those we honor here today. I'm going to do my best on these. Jean Morawski, John Viansek, who cannot be with us today, John Selesko, Jerome Zadeb, Leonard Kozlowski, Joe Piasecki, Steve Vorowski, William Walsh, Stan Berlia, Joe Eckert. I have more. Stanley Kuzia, Jeff Brado, David Ciccelli, Ed Jarek, Ronald Brook, Bob Salmon, Walt Zoop. Okay, wait a minute, you caught me on this one. Zuper? Let me think.
Yeah. Yes, very well done.
Peter Khalil, Mike Huber, Tom Rushman. Please give these men a round of applause. Thank you for being part of our home.
Whoops, turn the mic off.
On behalf of a grateful nation and the daughters of the American Revolution, we would like to thank you for your service and welcome you home. On behalf of our grateful nation and the daughters of the American Revolution, we would like to thank you for your service and welcome you home. On behalf of the grateful nation and the daughters of the American Revolution, we would like to thank you for your On behalf of our grateful nation and the daughters of the American Revolution, we would like to thank you for your service and welcome you home. On behalf of our grateful nation, the daughters of the American Revolution, we would like to thank you for your service and welcome you home. On behalf of our grateful nation and the daughters of the American Revolution, for your service and welcome you home. On behalf of the daughters of the American Revolution, let me start again. On behalf of our grateful nation and the daughters of the American Revolution, we would like to thank you for your service and welcome you home. On behalf of our grateful nation and the daughters of the thank you for your service and welcome you home. Teaching our children.
You know what? I'm trying to get out of it.
The grateful nation and the daughters of the American Revolution.